Alright, the first thing you want to do to solder, you want to strip back some of the insulation on your wires, about a ½ inch. Spread the wires open a little bit. Then you want to join them by pressing them in. Then you're going to want to twist them as tight as you can. This ensures that the wires are secure and tight, and once the solder bonds them, they won't become loose. Then you take your solder. This is my personal preference. I fold it over, make a little hook on the end, like that. Nothing special, just a little hook. Start on one end, pinch it, and then just start wrapping it. Just wrap it in a perfect line. Pulling on it, making sure you got tension. I'll typically snip it off and just fold a little bit over on top just to add a little bit extra solder on there. What you have now are the wires are interlaced together, twisted together, and then the solder pulled tight, pulling them together. Now when you're soldering it, the trick is you want to get the wire hot. You don't want to heat up the solder and try to drip it on the wire or do anything like that. The trick is you want to get the wire hot, and then as you'll see, the solder will actually get sucked into the wire, forming a very tight, secure bond. Just want to hold it to the bottom of the wire, let the wire get hot, and it'll do the work. You can see the solder just going right into the wire. Pull off, let it dry. There you have it, a perfect solder, no drips, no wide spots, a very tight bond right there that's not going to break. It's not going to wear out over time. Typically you'll slide your heat shrink over an open end, and if you're not going to have an open end, you want to slide it on before you solder. Slip it over just about where you want it. Normal heat gun or a hair dryer will work. I usually start in the middle and get a good bond right in the middle, get it shrunk, and I'll work my way out. It's important to make sure you get the right size heat shrink, that way it's watertight, that way the ends are sealed at the end of the wires, as you can see there. And there you have it. That's how to solder.